Okay. I'm not sure if this is gonna work because, first of all, I'm using a different headset because, funny little story time, the one that I usually use, the USB is broken, I'm pretty sure, or a cord in it is broken. So, we're trying something different. If you can hear me, that's great. If not, I'm gonna cry. I was going to stream yesterday, but something bad happened, and I needed a day to myself, and reflect on myself, and just deal with what happened. So sorry about that because I kept opening the stream and then privating it and then putting it back up because I was just very indecisive on what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure if I was mentally okay to stream because of setting things. Everything is okay now, or at least it's better. Please don't worry about that. But I figured I would say something because I know Ghost noticed I privated the stream. So, hopefully the audio is working. Like I said, new headset, new audio output. So, I'm going to hope and plead and pray that it is working. And if it's not, I'm going to cry. So, we're going to do the Yuri route today. Ghosty, great friend, decided to play the game on her own and tried to lean towards Yuri the first time, and it still killed Sayori. So, I'm assuming that there's literally no way to avoid Sayori's death, and I think I'm going to give up on that. Part of me wanted to delete the game and then download it, but if I did that and it still didn't work, then I would have had to go through Sayori's thing all over again, and I'm not dealing with that. So I'm going to go with you cannot help Sayori survive. She dies either way because Ghost said for her, Sayori died because she just wanted to be friends instead of a couple like I chose. So I guess it just changes the way that she dies. So we're done with Sayori. We're going to pretend like she's dead. Well, I mean, she is dead. So, yeah. Earlier today, I saw something. I saw, something on Pinterest. And I'm pretty sure I might have accidentally spoiled something to do with Natsuki. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I spoiled something for myself on accident. It was on my homepage, okay? And then TikTok came after me. It was just, it was bad. But I know nothing about Yuri. Just a little bit about Natsuki. And even then, I could be wrong. So, we're going to go ahead and start it. I need to close out Google Chrome real quick. No, don't do that. Sorry. I need to close out Chrome. All right, there we go. And move that. Screw the plushie. There was a plushie on. I have one of those octopus flipping plushies. It was on the top of my monitor, and it keeps falling, and it's super annoying. I'm gonna hope and pray this works. Also, I went back to to rewatch it, and I noticed a few things, and I also have logged in since then trying to fix the audio. So first of all, I know that you can barely hear the music, and I'm gonna fix that in a second. Second of all, I noticed that when you close the game and reopen the game, when it says this game is not for children and or suitable for mental issues or whatever, it changes sometimes. I got one that said, welcome back, play with me, all these creepy things, and maybe I'll try to see if I can open it back. Here, you know what? We're gonna open it back up. We're gonna open it back up and we're gonna see what happens here. Those are, look, it has a question mark. See, it's different. It's different every time. And also, there is the little, like, the glitchy thing. It's gone. It disappeared. It's non-existent. So, that's a thing. Trying to get Stream to catch up. Yeah, see, it has a question mark. So, easily disturbed, question mark. I also went back into the game files and noticed something a little sus, Miss Monica. Sorry. So I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna make this louder on my end. And then I'm just gonna turn it down for myself. There we go. Alright. So should I press new game since like everybody left before that craziness? If you want to go back and watch it, it's quite funny. Literally nothing happened. Nothing happened. It was just a quick little glitch and I was like screaming. It was hilarious. But should I click new game or load game? Because I know that like Laya was not here. I don't know if she's here anymore. Sorry. Okay. This song's so satisfying. Okay, so new game or load game? I kind of want to do new game because I was not mentally prepared afterwards. So I think I'm gonna just do new game. Screw it, we're gonna do new game, and if it deletes everything, whatever. Okay, already off the bat, I'm glad I did that. It's already different. Because, as we saw last time, it did the blah, 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 blah stuff instead of the, it's an ordinary day, a school day like any other. So, let's do this. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just by getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Huh. So it's like Sayori doesn't exist. And the MC does not notice it. Interesting. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly on the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Chi-Chi? Oh! Bruh. Okay, cool. Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Don't you do your back bending. We're not starting this today. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Also, I'm realizing that a lot of this I'm gonna have to reread because this is gonna be from like the beginning. So maybe this time my voice will decide to cooperate and not stammer. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, why did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club! Monica, girly. You okay? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Oh god, name's here. Hello, name. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Okay, first of all, why the heck would you do that? Because people steal. I would rather not have hundreds of manga stolen from me. I'd rather that not happen. I'd probably cry. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It is. Don't you tell me it's not. I've done a school book report on it. Take that. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Alright, I'm convinced. The MC? It's craft in disguise. Hey, Chi-Chi. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but Chi-Chi shamelessly... I did not! No, I was not going to say anything. But then I forgot that last time I had my phone on, But last time I had my phone on and it wasn't on silent. I didn't mean to. In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have my reasons to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Chi-Chi, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. She's creepy. What about cupcakes? What happened to selling your soul for cupcakes? Just cupcakes, please. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I'm gonna save that. Don't ask me why, but I'm gonna save it. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings the classroom door open. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Okay. Alright. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. All of the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. Guys. Excuse me, I choked on air. A fish mane? What the heck is a fish mane? Like the claymore? That I spent too much time farming for and now regret? So I ran into Chi-Chi in a classroom and he decided to come and check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica!
Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come and sit down, Chi-Chi? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you really didn't plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? No, official, Chi-Chi. Oh, official. Speaking of official, I was working so hard in Honghai to try to get official because I really want the new Dungeon. I don't know how to pronounce the name, Dungeon. I don't know, the new one. And I thought she only needed 30, so I worked my butt off to get 30 fragments, and then I realized she needed 40 and I wanted to cry. But that's cool. Oh, I was also cursed with Diona last night. Diona was the last 4-star I ever got. And then ever since Huta's banner, I can't get away from my little sister. I have C5. C5! Nah. As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it in that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. This makes me want tea so bad. So bad. I want tea now. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Chi-Chi, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can become so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. This sounds like my mom. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind in our club's last meeting. It looked as if you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And get that back!
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess I sometimes do. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience with... Here we go. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey! Stop bending!
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
I like how they call her Nat there. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them together. That way, everyone is even.
I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. Okay, so now she's the vice president. I was wondering about that because Sayori kind of left her hanging there. She obviously can't be the vice president anymore. I thought they were just not gonna have a vice president, but okay. The return of Bendonica. No. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Chi-Chi? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. Lie is a lie, and she's back. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Chi-Chi. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Chi-Chi? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super pissed.
Chi-Chi, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You really are amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can now officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Chi-Chi, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat after Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh god. The epic music. Ooh! Ooh! Would you like to read it? Yes. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of intermittent width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into the warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of a container. My lungs were already getting tired. Interesting. Kind of sounds like a nightmare kind of thing. Like, you know, when you wake up from a bad dream. I don't know if this is just me, but like when I wake up from a bad dream, I get so stressed out that I like hyperventilate. So maybe that's what they're referring to. Not sure. Alright. This will be pretty easy. Because anything cute will go towards Natsuki, and then anything creepy will go towards Yuri. And it's not like with Sayori where it's like back and forth. So, this song. Marriage, break time. Broken. Fear. Melancholy. Horror. Dark. Agonizing. Tears. Depression. Unstable. Control. Ooh, anger was Natsuki. Interesting. Graveyard. Suicide. Scars. Hopeless. Eternity. Tragedy. Okay. Oh, that was Natsuki. So we got 18 out of 20. Nice. Hi again, Chi-Chi. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh! God, okay. Alright. Thanks for keeping your promise, Chi-Chi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into a literature when you're not accustomed to it. What? The music glitched out for a second. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. That might have been just by me.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki and pretending to have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the classroom. See? Music. She's glitching out again. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Go away.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. It's slow. Anyway, now that you're a part of the club and all, perhaps you might have some interest in picking up a book to read.
Well,
I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book for you if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl I think my game bugged. Accidentally being so cute, because no one else said it to not. She even picked out a book I think she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. It's slow again. I enthusiastically take the book. Cute. It's like tilted. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Did you see that? It was like tilted. Ew. I'm gonna watch the stream play back for a minute. I'm curious if that was just like my eyes. It was slowly zooming in on her. Diagonally. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Oops. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There is something Alright. Look, I don't think this game needs Wi-Fi to work, and even if it did, my Wi-Fi is quite good. And that's now the 4th time it's lagged. I'm thinking that's on purpose now. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. Interesting. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Chi-Chi? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. So don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reluctant on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Interesting. Gonna do a little screenshot there. Quite sus. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But if I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem, when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right. dear God. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve that book I had put into my bag. Alright, is it fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking down at her book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just bathing in the feeling of your heartbeat. Okay. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, this is an interesting angle. I'm gonna screenshot that. Yuri takes her arm and holds the left side of the book, between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the side of the book. Oh, right there. That way, I turn her page, and Yuri slides her thumb under it after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddling even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. She smiled. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intermediate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking about the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand to her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Chi-Chi? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off on the book, and then slip it back into my bag. Aw, I wanted to read it to Yuri. I'm sad now. Alright, well, we are avoiding Monica at all costs. So, Miss Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that if I share mine first with her.
Chi-Chi, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh?
What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like you to read it. Painful to think about it, huh?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, each to their own, I guess.
Anyways, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably just think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Interesting.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convincing that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it just falls flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess it went more into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad that you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I said to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if that's a key is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Well, I have to read it to Monica. You.
Hi, Chi-Chi. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring those things up, okay?
Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Chi-Chi. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know, but that sort of barrier is one that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Chi-Chi. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical.
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Well, I guess it worked out. Anyway, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean it like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for her social interactions, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for some alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that she took all the time that she needed.
Sorry. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel like that, you know.
I see.
Well, let's read it then.
Right. Another poem. Probably another creepy glitch. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantically scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here, there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not really sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems lately. An emphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway,
here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri. I'm scared. I feel dizzy. I should have eaten something. As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What I'm getting so nervous for. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experiences do you have? You use imagery and metaphors that indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if it's breaking down more thoroughly. Ooh, that skip. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most notable thing is I recognize in new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they frame form to fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Now finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with the practice and learning by example and trying new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? God. Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining sheet light to have withstood the rest of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Chi-Chi. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could have probably learned a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Chi-Chi. Me too. Surprised that didn't glitch out. Interesting. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Music's a little off. It's as if everyone is judging me by my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems, as if they're reading in tandem. I watch each of their expressions. Natsuki's eyebrows frown in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Chi-Chi did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Chi-Chi liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Chi-Chi appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ugh! Well,
you know what?
I wasn't the one who's magically grew a size bigger as soon as Chi-Chi started coming up.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy. Edgy?
Sorry that my lifestyle's a bit too much for anyone for your mental age to comprehend.
See?
Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you wanted to prove anything, then you would stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You really think you could counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute. The only thing cute about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself?
What the is wrong with you in your head? Yeah, go on. Let Chi-Chi hear everything about what you think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns to me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Chi-Chi, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
How did I get attracted to the...
Yuri.
How's your day? How you going? How you doing? Hey, Chi-Chi. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to just stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never thought I had it in me to put my foot down against each other's. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it! I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Chi-Chi, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Chi-Chi. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I really don't have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble. God, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Dear Lord. Okay. Alright. Dark. I can't move my mouse, thank you. It's like not letting me move my mouse. Electricity. Wrath. Scars. Grief. Despise. Uncontrollable. Possess. What the heck is this? Sure. Holy! Horror. Loud. Depression. Explode. Agonizing. Incapable. Massacre. Graveyard. Misfortune. Beggar. Disoriented. Okay. Okay. Cool. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Okay. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. I'm terrified. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and simply just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple days, I could tell something was off completely yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Chi-Chi, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man.
Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But I'll accept your apology anyways if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I'm always afraid of you secretly hating me or something.
No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly, the door slings open. Excuse me? Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah.
Well, Natsuki was.
I was not! What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to see how long it had been. We'll go another hour. Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed.
Aw, well thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime. I need to get my charging cord. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to not bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki already ran off into the closet. Chi-Chi, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyways. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If there's anything nice, if anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls out a copy of her book. Actually, I have a request. Hey, yo! See that? Sayori. No. Don't remind us of the tragedy. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, not at all. Thank you very much. If there's anything I can do to make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Oops. Sorry for misunderstanding. Oh, the photo of Sayori, it's gone. Huh. Wonder when it went. Oh, probably when the black screen appeared. Right. Probably, yeah. Yep. Yuri said it wouldn't take as long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Oh god. It's quiet. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Am I in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh my dear god. Oh my god. Yuri! Put the knife down! Oh my god. I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Gigi, do you like oolong tea? Yeah! Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less while I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided I would try expressing myself a bit more. It turns out it's not a very hard thing for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Chi-Chi. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Chi-Chi, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that when reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get a book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups on our side. As if we're in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I focused on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. I'm holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch it. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her as it fades away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapping. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the paper. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course! Another interesting angle. Okay. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time of reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I dropped something, sorry. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over. Oh, I actually have a chocolate. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what happened. Chi-Chi. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Chi-Chi? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Chi-Chi. Oh, God. My heart won't stop pounding, Chi-Chi. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, thank you, Monica. It's time to share poems. Yuri. Okay. Alright, we're tame. We're alive. We're good? I think. Maybe. Calm. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Chi-Chi, this one might be even better than yesterday's. Hold on. I need to check something. One moment. I'm trying to test something. Sorry. Something happened on my end and I was trying to fix it. Ignore that. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Chi-Chi. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart is pounding just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Chi-Chi? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? She had a weird face. What is that stain? It's like a tea stain. I think it's like tea stains. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bottling. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked slip. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A form harness. I cannot read this. 40 gears and a tickering clock. A clock that ticks 1 second forever. This is creepy. No. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I try to take that out on your pen. This pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Alright, yours insane. Can we just pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. And that's the key.
Yeah, just as I thought. Chi-Chi, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about her than impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Chi-Chi? Honestly, I thought I was getting a new member that would help everyone get involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today and I don't feel like talking right now. Please go away.
Okay. Alright, Monica. Chi-Chi, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting dangerous for you to spend too much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day like it's a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a... But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think for you to keep your distance, that would probably be best for her.
While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I think I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, endless caniferion of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Vital, grafe, riff, myth, seth, screeching, piercing, sign, concept, tangent, like playing a board on a trumbull, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage, endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Delete her. Screenshotting. I love screenshots. Interesting. Help! I'm gonna die! Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. for today. Thanks for listening.
Do I want to read this thing? With all the fiber in my body. What the... Oh, God. Alright, there's blood on this paper. I like bloody things. It's okay. Blood is not comforting, but it's also not terrifying. Today, I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how it feels now. No, I didn't mean to... Wait, let me pause the stream on a different end. Haha. Understanding how it feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Alright. Creepy.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival?
It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look,
I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Chi-Chi joined, and we're starting with some new club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to feel the same things that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can anywhere else. It should be a place to intimidate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's small. Right, Chi-Chi?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Chi-Chi to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say anything.
Look, Monica. I'm turning up my volume.
Do you really think any of us here joined the club with any other people in mind? Yuri never talked until Chi-Chi joined. As for me, I like it better than I do at home.
Ew, why did I press that?
And Chi-Chi isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our options for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Chi-Chi want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it in the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Chi-Chi, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about it, is it? In fact, if I remembered, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Oh, I kind of feel bad for Monica. As evil and demonic as I think she is, I feel bad. Now you've done it, Natsuki.
Why me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with that club being for me?
There aren't any more places like that for me.
And now Monica wants to take that away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Chi-Chi. It's not the same.
It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it.
If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one. I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. God! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh, that caught me off guard. I thought everything was so calm. Yuri, why do you do this to me, girl? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy that you're here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities. Like, nobody would cry if she killed me. Yuri, no! No, girl! Calm! Oh my god! Oh, dear God. Yuri, look. We can talk this out, girl. We got this, alright? Don't hurt yourself. Number one rule, don't die, alright? It's the number one rule. You gotta believe in yourself, okay? People love you. I like how I'm just talking to my monitor. Okay. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Chi-Chi? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. Repeats the same question as Monica. Is Monica controlling Yuri? Conspiracy theory. No, I'm kidding. I decided to give an indirect answer. It's better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's why we will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes. Y'all see that? What? What? Is it only when I put my mouse on her eye? Oh, no, it's not. Interesting. I wouldn't have noticed that. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. God. Alright. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each member... Sorry, I'm just trying to look around and see if I'm missing anything. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Is it going faster now? Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe I could talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that you're also a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Monica, shut up! Shut up! I know you. You're evil. I sense it. I'm pretty sure everybody else does too. You're evil. Stop trying to suck up. Me too. Oh, it stopped. Yeah, let's all go home for the day. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Chi-Chi? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Chi-Chi before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monica waves as Yuri exits the room. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Chi-Chi, I just wanted to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Oh, it's getting static again. It's getting darker. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. The music stopped. When the music stops, things go down. What the heck? Okay, whatever. I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Stop being Bendonica, in the words of name. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all this time that you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet! No! Stop it! Ooh.
Interesting. So it looks like I don't think Monica's controlling the game based off of that. Because if she was controlling it, she would have kept me there. But I also don't think she's innocent. Alright, let's see. Broken. Sadness. Oh, interesting. Oh. Natsuki! There we go. Yeah. Hopeless. Monica! Do I click the sayonara craziness again? Alright. Same thing happened. But this time, it says 1 out of 20. And, okay, it's a little different. Alright. Misfortune. Anxiety. Disaster. Tenacious. Electricity. Heartbeat. Suicide. Death. Pain. What would Yuri like? Frightening. Depression. Extreme. Dark. Massacre. She's happy. I like this. Happy Yuri is good Yuri.
Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to... Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your insolent yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I wasn't even paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me?
Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Monica always rushes in and makes me nervous. Girl, like, leave me alone. I don't care about you. You suck. Go away. You killed Sayori! I think. Unless I'm wrong and Monica is good, then I'm gonna feel kind of bad. I don't think I'm wrong though. Rip Sayori.
I'm the last one here again. Well, Chi-Chi just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and trying to make time for piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard on the festival and, right. I forgot.
About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga.
Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. And another member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm going to help out too, and we'll make sure everything is done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm gonna be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Chi-Chi, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Chi-Chi and I are engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad that I've gotten into literature, Monica? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Ooh, her eyes. She did the eye thing again. Thank you for understanding, Monica. I'm scared of Yuri. Alright. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes... Alright, last time she went to the closet, this was terrifying. Nightmare fuel, perhaps. So, please God, be calm. Be calm this time, Yuri. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way that she moves really contracts her speaking mannerisms. Why did they all... Wait. Hold up. Hold the phone. This was already said. This was said a while ago. I'm scared. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. She's... Yuri, knife, leave it here, please. We don't... Again, number 1 rule. Don't die. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like this time. Wait, this is repeating. This exact same monologue. Little sus. Little sus. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. I'm scared. 10 minutes pass. You already said it wouldn't take long. 10 minutes? This is sus. I'm bored just waiting. This exact same thing happened. Calm. Not again. No! I don't want to click it! Music. Not again. No! Yuri! Number 1.
I'm not the one who makes
Oh my god, no.
of myself.
Number 1 rule. Wait! Okay. I'm just gonna try to laugh through it. Number 1 rule, don't die. It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Yeah, don't. Yuri, listen. Listen, girlie. When I click this, when I take my mouse and I click this mouse, the knife should be down and you should be fine, okay? Okay. Please? Yuri. No! Come on! Number 1 rule. Don't die. Just don't die. It's happening again! What the heck? Ah! Holy! God. Wait. How did I? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? It has, Yuri. It has, girlie. My head's been a little fuzzy lately. Her eyeballs were gone and then she glitched out. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we start spending time together. I mean... Aww. Yuri, I love you, girl. You know what? Team Yuri. I support Yuri. Best girl. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strong and get so tense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but But every time I come to my club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Chi-Chi? Is it just me or has Monica been acting off? Not just you. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I felt something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always been listening. But finally, we're alone. Can I just stay here for a while? Yeah. Yuri, I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Look, there's an outline of Monica. Oh, her eyes. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like the eyes, though. It sounds so strange. But you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? Monica, I can show you my collection. I've got them all from Mary. Monica. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm happy you joined the literature club, Chi-Chi. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep. Oh God. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Monica! Fate that we would meet each other again. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Chi-Chi? Will you? Monica. No, ghost! Monica. Yuri. Of course. My queen. Finally. Monica. Bendonica. Have you two both been lurking this whole time? Oh, that's funny. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes deep breaths. I love it. I love everything about it. Chi-Chi, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure. I don't care. You're too nice to me, Chi-Chi. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home for me and keep it in my room. I bet this makes you feel good about it when you're with me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself up. And over and over. I'll give myself paper No. You psychopath. You can have my phone too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Why are you guys saying, you know, I have been lurking? I knew Ghost was lurking. I didn't know name was. I've known Ghost was lurking. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Here, you read it. What the heck? What the heck is this? Girlie, I can't read this. Sis, I can't. Your girl can't read this. I can't. Name is always lurking. I can't read this. Do you like it? Ew, she's doing the eye thing again! I wrote it for you! In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've been doing it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Oh, come on. God. I still don't know what... I don't want to think about what the yellow was. The red is blood. I don't want to think about what the yellow was. What is the yellow, Miss Ma'am? Cotton 4K? I think I'm going to vomit. Okay. Alright, girlie. Natsuki, how's your day, girl?
What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross! What is wrong with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyways. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't think to show me it at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then to go ahead.
Alright. I don't know what else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know that I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. It just feels so helpless. Please see if you can do anything to help. I don't want anything to bad happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. So Natsuki knows what's going on. She's, like what Name said, probably the only sane person left. And I completely agree with that. Looks like Natsuki's trying to help. I hope that it helps. I don't want to lose Yuri. Although the way that this game is going, I think we're going to end up losing Yuri. Hopefully not, though. And I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Chi-Chi? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. No. Just Monica. Okay. What the heck? Just Monica! Ew. I don't like how Natsuki is the only sane person left. Agreed. Natsuki scares me, Loki. Monica. She's gonna be creepy. Don't say I didn't warn you, Chi-Chi. What do I choose? Wait, what do I do? Ghosty. I need your help, girly. Bestie, I need you. What do I do? What do I do? Yes or no? What do we do? Up to y'all. Because I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I feel like if I say yes, that's like I'm leading towards Monica, and I don't want to do that. Okay. I picked no, but you should pick yes. Yes. Okay. Hi, Monica. How's your day?
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival's preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes! Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page.
Yuri, you can...
Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want.
Monica, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up a nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea.
And that gives us all something to do.
what about Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is.
I did not agree to this. Like heck it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but it's my task is laborious enough to benefit from the extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What's your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would freaking know. All you care about is dragging Chi-Chi. Why is Natsuki always the one that swears? Literally no one else has sweared except for Natsuki. And Natsuki's supposed to be the youngest. Exposed! All you care about is dragging Chi-Chi around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey! I didn't even do anything.
Okay, then why not let Chi-Chi decide who he wants to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Chi-Chi make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Jeez. Chi-Chi, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your freaking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? It's making me choose Monica. I swear. No! Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you freaking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. That's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Chi-Chi for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable?
Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Chi-Chi away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you just jealous, crazy, or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you want to take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you just considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now.
See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Chi-Chi.
Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. I can hear breathing. This is really all I want. Chi-Chi, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
Uh-huh.
Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But, you know what? I don't care anymore.
I've never felt this good in my whole life.
Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine.
I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Fun fact, you will die if you're breathing the same air as someone because, like, it's carbon dioxide. Alright, anyways, not relevant.
Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more like something horrible is about to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong. I don't care anymore, Chi-Chi. I have to tell you.
I'm madly in love with you. Feels every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Chi-Chi, just know how much I love you. I love you as much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. That one's creepy. I want you all to myself, and it will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Chi-Chi. Tell me you want to be my love. Do you accept my confession? Ooh. This is a yes or a no. It's a yes or a no. What do I choose? Yes or no? This one's gonna matter because last time Sayori. This is hard because when we agreed, Sayori. I mean, y'all know what happened. So if we agree again, do you think it just kills Yuri? But like, I don't know what I want to do. Pick any. I'm gonna go with yes. Yuri! to you. No! Hatsuzaba! No! No! Yuri! Yuri! No! Best girl, no! BFF! Girly, no! Oh my god! I sound like child! Yo, what a girly into boy child. Oh my god, Yuri. Poor thing. What do I do? It's just... Now you get to sit there for a long time looking at gibberish. I have to stare at this. Goosey. Oh. I'm curious. Nah, it would have killed her either way. So, with what happened with Sayori, she died because we loved her. And she didn't feel like she was good enough. And according to Ghost, when she played the game, she chose to be friends with her, and she died because you didn't love her. So with Yuri, if I had to take a guess, as I click through this, I'm going to assume that if we had chosen no, she probably still would have stabbed herself if I had to guess. Because, I mean, as dark as that sounds, it sounds like something Yuri would do. So, but the thing is, she wanted to be with us so bad, so why did she kill herself? That's the confusing thing. I doubt any of this translates to anything. If it does, I'll look it up later. Doubt it. So I'm just gonna spam click, trying to get through this, and then I'm assuming the game files changed again, and we'll check those out. And then I think we'll call it a stream, because it's already been 2 hours. This one was not as hard as Sayori's, honestly, because with Sayori, nothing was really wrong until 10 minutes. Can't you just skip the dialogue? I'm scared I'm gonna miss something, so I'm just trying to... How long is it? Should I skip it? I'm like spam clicking my mouse. Yeah, we'll look at the game files again. Yeah, this one didn't hurt as much because, like, with Sayori, everything was fine until like minutes before that happened. With Yuri, she was insane from like the start, and it repeated and repeated. Yeah, I can skip it. Okay. Oh my god. Days. A day has passed. Another day has passed. Her eyes are gray. Another day. So it's been a weekend. No one's gonna find her until the weekend. You won't miss anything. It'll just skip to the unnecessary parts. Okay.
Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me.
Oh, that's disgusting. Natsuki runs away.
I'm here. Gigi, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shit.
Oh yeah, that's a shame. My BFF died. Huh. It's a shame, really.
Wait, weren't you here the entire... So it was a weekend. Jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that time. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second.
EOS removed Yuri successfully deleted. Natsuki. Why is...
I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the foil from Alice's tray and takes a cupcake. Wait, if Natsuki's deleted, do I not get to play through Natsuki's?
I just really need to have one since the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyways, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second.
Monica! Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Alright. I want to talk about this for a minute. Before I cry. Okay. So. I'm messed up. And I know I messed up based on what I'm seeing right now. So, I unfortunately did have a little bit of this part spoiled for me. I know I'm almost at the end. I'm fully aware. I know. So, this is the Just Monica part. And what I messed up in was apparently there is a way to play through Natsuki's ending. And I went into this knowing that. But, I don't know what I did wrong. I messed something up because people can play. I've seen people play through Yuri and Natsuki's. It was like something. As I was looking it up, I was trying to figure out what was happening. So I know that you can play through both of them, and I know that there's 8 endings because, like I said, I've looked this up. And I guess I can't get Natsuki's anymore, which is strange because I thought after Yuri's it was Natsuki's, not Monica's. I know this is like pretty much the end of the game, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. So I think this is the normal ending, but there is a good ending. Okay, so there's more. Okay, all right. So before I do this, I'm gonna check the game files. So I'm gonna save this, and of course our saves are. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. There's no point in saving. Save. Okay, I'm gonna go to the main menu. What? Okay. There isn't necessarily an ending for each character, but there's cutscenes for each character. Alright. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is quit. Yeah, I'm sorry, Monica. I'm sorry, girlie. And I'm gonna open up. Let me make sure. Alright, I'm gonna open up the game files. And we're gonna check out these games. Hold up. Am I blind? Oh, no. It was just a game. I was confused. That scared me. Alright, so I'm going to do the classic, what I did last time. We're going to screen share this. And hopefully you can see this. But this is the normal ending recorded ending if you are. But this is the normal recorded ending since if you are streaming / recording ending. What? Huh? Alright. Okay. Let's look at this for a minute. Characters. Just Monica. Still that strange picture. If anybody knows what this picture means, let me know. Contents. Oh, no, that's actual game files. The game saves. Folder's empty. Can't save anything. Game files. Normal things. Copyright. We all know what this is. It's copyright. That's the game. Nope. Okay, that don't work. Nope. Okay, that don't work. Log. Nah. README is the normal thing. Traceback last time had something. So this is that's the same. Nothing's different. The only thing that's different is the happy thoughts isn't there. Which I'm sad now because I don't think I saved that. Poop. I'm sad now. Interesting. Okay, does anyone know how long it takes to get to the ending? Should I separate it in another stream? Should I do it now? You know what? I'm curious of what will happen if I log back in. So that's what we're gonna do. And let's see what happens. Glitch. My ears hurt. Monica. Can you hear me? Is it working? Back to where we were. Alright. Well, it looks like there's nothing that I can do to fix it. I don't know how I get other endings. You're pretty much at the end. Alright, you know what? Screw it, we're gonna finish it. Yay, there you are! Hi again, Chi-Chi. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, or whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Chi-Chi. Okay, I want to quick... Wait, I don't know if I can do this on stream. My computer is saved in as my mom's name. I saw some kind of thing where it like uses... Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware of this is all game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know? That this doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward for me. Paid attention on the game's download page. If I'm missing anything, please let me know. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And that whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Chi-Chi? Are you and the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute. And it's not just jealousy, Chi-Chi. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Chi-Chi. But now that you're here, you're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. And that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me has started becoming more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you fully arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Chi-Chi. I don't think I could have ever continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of unautonomous personalities designed to only fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird mentality etched into this game. I feel really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realize that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all. And it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Chi-Chi, I have a confession. I'm in love. Of course! You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? No. No! Where's my no option? Pretty much at the end, there's a bit of dialogue. And then the end. Alright, sounds good. Yes, I guess. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Chi-Chi. The funny part is that I meant that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us.
can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think that time is passing by anymore. It's really just a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Chi-Chi. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, it knows what I'm playing on! Ah, that's scary. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. I have virus protection too, sucker. To get to the game directly, you had to go into the... Yeah, see, this is dumb. This was dumb, and I was stuck on this for the longest time. So, the game directory file she's talking about, if you've ever played a game on Steam, if you click the settings button, there's something called that says browse local files. But the only way you can get to it is from Steam. You can't just go into your files and open it, which is really annoying. So, that's why I had to keep closing my screen off so y'all didn't see the personal Steam information. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gives me an easy way out of things. Didn't go wrong. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, we're gonna write a poem. Well, Miss Girl, Monica, it looks like you screwed everything up. Thanks for ruining my game. You can delete Monica's file. Hey, yo! I'm assuming that's an ending. If I delete it, can I not get this ending? Is that the catch? Should I delete it? I kind of want to delete it. You know what? Screw you, Monica. After all the problems and crap you've put me through. After all the chaos you've ensued onto me. Screw you. Ready, girly? See this? How do I delete this? How do I get rid of it? Delete. Bye! Sucker. What did that do? It did nothing! Monica. 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 On. Mini. Oh God, Craft's here. I did delete it. Did I do it right? Just sit there for hours doing nothing. Characters. It's gone! You may have to complete the poem before it triggers. Oh, so the poem ends. Okay. There we go. Take that, Monica. What's happening? What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. Haha. Get wrecked. Please hurry and help me. Bye. Sayori's eyes! Did you do this to me? How is she still talking? Did you delete me? Why didn't I just do that in the first place? Literally, why didn't I do that in the first place? Someone tell me. Okay, how could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left.
I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Chi-Chi. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Nah, I know there's more. Chi-Chi, you've completely, truly made me sick. Goodbye. Excuse me? That's all I get? Is that the end? Oh, no, it's not. I still love you. I like this noise. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All of my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Maybe because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Chi-Chi, I know I said I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Yeah, if you really love me, wait. This game is not for children, those who are easily disturbed. Nice. Oh, that's actually really sad. Sayori, long time no see. I'm assuming that's the end. However, we never got the Natsuki one. New game? It's an ordinary school day like no other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends walking to school together. I always tell myself it's... She's back! Sayori! She's back. Oh, how cool. Alright. I'm going to go back to the main menu. I saved it, don't worry. We're going to check the game files one last time, and if nothing has changed, I will probably end it there. So let me close this out and get to the game files one more time. Nope, go back. Doki. Alright. Open back up the files. Natsuki, she's got her strange little picture. Sayori never had a picture, but whatever. Yuri, her picture's gone. Not sure why. It's fine. That's normal. The log. Nothing here. Last time, check the trace back. Oh, geez. No. Looks as if everything is the same. Looks like it is all the same. All right. Well, There's still one more thing you should see. That's so ominous. Hello, though. What is that one more thing? I gotta know what's that last thing. What do I need to look for? What is that thing that I need to looketh? What must I see? Let me close that. What am I missing? Finish the repeat of this. Oh, I have to go back through it all over again? Okay. Well, in that case, finish the repeat. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm assuming, I still don't have the Natsuki ending, so I'm assuming that this time it will lean towards Natsuki. Obviously, Monica isn't here. But that's interesting. That was a very interesting ending. Like I said, kind of expected it, kind of didn't at the same time. I was not expecting Monica to delete herself. I've never seen that before. Very interesting. Hopefully, in the near future, for sure. I will swap to another game. Honkai. Just skip through the whole story. It's not as long as before. Am I gonna miss anything important? Ooh, you know what? I want to share this real quick. Alright, so I don't know if you could see that, but there's like X's on all of these. Why is there X's on all of these? Sus! Monica, what did you do, girl? Alright, I'm gonna click it on it. Sometimes it has like a different word. Let's see. It's probably gonna say not suitable for children again. Yep. Not surprised. Sometimes it changes. Alright. I'm assuming I'm not gonna miss anything. So I am going to skip through the whole story. Here we go. Let me skip. Skip. Club. Can I skip, please? It's like a surprise, not something really big. It won't let me skip, so I just have to spam click. It's nice to have Sayori back. And Yuri. No, it's okay. Go. Oh my god. Time to use my spam clicking skills. Hopefully you can't hear my mouse, and if you can, I'm sorry. It shouldn't be that loud. I'm not in. Do I have to go through the whole story? Like, is it the whole thing? My fingers are getting tired. Small fingers. Stop skipping when the room gets dark. Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna move my mouse from there. It's sad, I've played this game so much that I know that it's the music now. Quiet. Oh, okay, stop skipping. I know everything she did. Maybe it's just because I'm the president now. But I really know everything. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things Monica did to make everyone really, really sad. But nothing of that matters anymore. It's just us now. You made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. Sayori, with you, forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No. Okay. Ah! Okay. Well, what's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Oh, wait, is this Monica speaking? Who? It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Chi-Chi. Goodbye, Literature Club. My eyes.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh my god, there's a voice!
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano?
Oh, it's
and
Monica!
stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song.
A song?
And I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it.
Okay.
So
I'm ready for this. Oh wait, I know this song! I know this! I'm gonna sing. Yeah, I know this.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Yeah, I know this.
In my hand is a pen that'll write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark bottle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
That's so cute! Yeah, see, I know this song. I do know this. I do know this.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
I'm assuming this is the Natsuki stuff that I missed.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
This is so cute. Yeah, I think these scenes are the things I missed because they're like blocked out. But see, I have the Yuri ones, so I wonder if I can go back and replay it. I hope.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who aren't dear to me?
Oh no, not that screenshot.
Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
This is cute.
The ink flows down into a dark bottle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What
is my
your
name?
reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
That's cute. I liked that. That was good. That was really good. I enjoyed that. Alright, this is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish empathy. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error, script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Huh. What happens if I click on it? Oh. Alright. I'm going to reinstall it. Give me 1 minute. I will click on it one last time. And then... so I need to delete it, right? Can't see this right. Okay, good. I'm going to uninstall and then install it. And how long is this going to take? Very quickly. Already downloaded. The beauty of having a good computer. Hopefully it keeps all my screenshots because those are so cute. Okay. Deleted files are removed. Oh, don't show this one. Okay, got it. All right. I'm going to open it and quickly switch back. Oh. Okay, so then what do I click? Yes, delete my existing data, or no, continue where I left off. You know what? We're gonna wait. I can't wait. I can't close it. Oh, I can close it. Alright, you know what? We're gonna wait, and I'm gonna save that for probably the last stream. Hopefully that's how I get the Natsuki ending, because I really want those endings. That was interesting, and if you missed the beginning part of it, if you're not sensitive to like suicide and stuff, go watch it. My reactions were absolutely hilarious. I'm sure I'm gonna have a laugh rewatching it. But the end of that was so adorable, and I enjoyed that a lot. I'll probably do one more stream either tomorrow or the day after, finishing up whatever that extra thing is, which I think is probably the secret endings, because I know there is a game file ending. There's what Yukiri said, which was the Sayori, not Sayori, good ending. I think there obviously there's a Natsuki ending that I'm missing, and then there's like 3 secret endings. I don't know, something crazy like that. That was fun to play through, and that honestly, that was a lot more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be pain and suffering literally the entire time. I thought it was just going to be awful and just depressing. But it wasn't. It was really, really fun, actually, because not only did I get funny reactions out of it, but I wanted to play the game for a very, very long time, and then I finally got the chance to on stream. So I am glad that I played it. Like I said, I'll probably do one more stream after it, dealing with whatever that extra ending is and any other secret endings. I'll try to do a little bit of research and see what I could get done in one stream. And if I have to make another one, I'll do another one. But until then, I think that's where I'm going to end it. So have a wonderful day. Bye!